Hey there, it's Jerry Morgan with Code Blue Computing. It's time to talk nerdy to me. You know you want to. So, what are we talking about today? We're really talking about what all businesses need to know about the CDK ransomware attack that happened back towards the end of June. And really, just to bring you up to speed, CDK is a cloud based line of business application that roughly 15,000 auto dealerships use throughout the United States. And that company experienced a ransomware attack in mid June. And really, what I want to share with you, I want to share the timeline of that ransomware attack and the effects of that attack on CDK, of course, absolutely. But then the effects of that ransomware attack on all the businesses that utilize that CDK line of business solution for their organization. And before we dive into that, I want you to really just take a moment as an auto dealership, as a accounting firm, law firm, across all industries, HVAC, electrical. We've all got cloud-based line of business applications that we run our business off of. And I want you to really pull back what happened with the CDK attack and really think about it in relation to your business, because it's really an opportunity to think about how you are prepared or not prepared for this type of incident. So basically, what happened back on June 18th was CDK had a ransomware attack. And what that meant was there was loss of ability to access that software across the board, and that data was locked up, for lack of a better term, right? So that happened on June 18th. They were pretty quick in pulling that system down. June 19th, they pulled it all down. So all of the 15,000 dealerships across the country that utilize that software had no ability to to do anything that they use that for. And that's a pretty robust package. The service departments run off of that, sales, financing, really everything across the board. So it really stopped those car dealerships dead in their tracks, right? On June 22nd, they started the process to bring those dealerships back online, right? And as of July 4th, most of the dealerships across the country were being brought online or being brought back online. But if you think about that, between June 19th and July 4th, you've got 15,000 businesses that really had to figure out a different way to run their business, right? You had folks in the service department that literally couldn't work, so it was affecting people's ability to work. It was affecting the customer experience, right? Customers were having a difficult time purchasing cars across the board. We're talking about sales for the automotive industry being affected by this attack. So this is a huge impact on this industry, right? And what we can all pull from this, regardless of the industry that we're in, is really what would happen to you or to me if the primary line of business application that we use for our business was involved in a ransomware attack, right? The news reports are saying CDK was looking at paying anywhere between $10 and $50 million in ransom, right? But the problem is the data that resided within that cloud-based application, it boggles your mind, as far as customers' financial information, as far as employees' information. It's just a treasure trove of information in that attack. So not only is CDK potentially going to have long-term financial and legal ramifications over that data security, those 15,000 dealerships potentially are as well. So, as a business owner, what can you pull from this? What can you look at? What are some areas where you can improve? Number one, I mean, really take a thoughtful look at your business as far as whether you have a contingency plan in place. What if that main line of business application that you're using isn't available for 3 weeks, that you lose it tomorrow? Do you have a contingency plan to keep running your business, to keep making money, to keep having the ability to keep your staff employed? Really look at building out that contingency plan for your organization, right? Look at your incident response plan. And I'll tell you time and again when I have meetings with potential new clients or business owners that I speak with. A lot of businesses don't have an incident response plan at all, and this is one of the very most important things as a business owner that you can do is build out an incident response plan, and really think about every possible aspect of when something happens, whether it's a cyber attack, whether it's a natural disaster, but really take the time to build out that incident response plan so that not only you know what you're going to do, but your key team members know what to do, your staff knows what to do. Because if you've got a plan that nobody knows about, that nobody's tested, that you haven't had thoughtful conversations about, it's from the book of Who Cares, right? It needs to be your playbook, right? So really make sure that you've got that incident response plan built out. If you don't have one at all, this is a great time to start. If you do have one that's been packed away for a few years, dust it out and really have your team look at it and see where there's some holes in that, see where there's some additional conversations that need to happen, but make sure you've got that incident response plan in place for your business. And for all of us, we really need to prioritize how we're protecting the data that we hold within our business. Some businesses have a lot more personally identifiable information in their business, right? Accounting, CPA, wealth management. But regardless, whatever type of business that you have, you hold data that you have to protect, right? Whether it's your employees' social security numbers, their checking account numbers, customer info, customer payment, whatever it is. We all have data that we have to protect, and we really have to take the time to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to protect that data. And one of the things that's really important as you're building out these strategies for your business is really think about from start to finish, how you would handle that type of situation. Make sure you know how you're going to communicate to your clients. You really want to have this built out so that if and when something like this happens to your business, you are approaching it from like a calm and cool manner because you've built out your plan and you know what to do. You don't want to have a situation where you're trying to figure this out when you're in the middle of it, because you're just going to look like a bunch of people with your hair on fire, right? You want to have this built out so that if this happens to your business, you're going to be able to recover from it. You're going to be able to stay in business. You're going to be able to assure your clients, that you have a plan, and this is the way that we move forward from here. So just a quick little chat about that CDK ransomware attack. There's really a lot of information there that we can all pull, and run our businesses in a better way. But this is a great example of, big business, small business, it happens across the board. and the things that we don't plan for, we're absolutely going to fail at, right? So again, my name is Jerry Morgan. I own Code Blue Computing right here in Denver, and we provide cybersecurity services and IT support services to businesses throughout the region. If you thought this information was helpful, I want you to share it out. If you have any questions and you're not really sure where to start or where you stand with your organization, shoot me a message. I'm happy to chat with you and help you to start to work through the process. Happy to help wherever I can. So again, my name is Jerry Morgan. It was great talking nerdy to you, and I will see you next week. Thanks. Bye.